All right, guys, here we go. Back out at the 22 Mag 7 Sandy Clam GP. 40 amateur lap 5 and 6. Been a long race up to this point, honestly. Starting to get a little tired. Definitely getting a little tired. Section's getting a little bit nasty. Definitely not riding as smooth as I was originally, which really wasn't very smooth in the first place because I made a lot of mistakes up to this point in the game. Still trying to push forwards here. Not a whole lot going on right at the moment. Kind of right by myself, just trying to catch the next guy in front of me. And it got so rough through here. The GoPro definitely doesn't show it, but it is rough. It's tore up. It's getting dusty. A lot of tires ran through here. Little mistake there. Nothing crazy, but not the smoothest line for me. Every lap, this section's getting a little bit worse. It's actually a course worker here. I kind of thought they were going to consider rerouting us through here, but I don't think there was an easy reroute. But that section was deteriorating fast, and this is one of the last laps I'm going to get through there clean. Definitely not charging like I was early in the race. Fatigue is setting in. The sand definitely wears on you. Definitely feel like I'm putting in a lot harder, putting in a lot more work to get through the sand cleanly. And unfortunately, when I get tired, I start making mistakes, and I just think that's a lot of what happened in the next couple laps for me at the 2022 Sandy Clam. Yep, thanks to that guy for letting me buy nice and easy. And then, of course, I kind of make a mistake there. Definitely probably slowed him up a little bit. That section was tight, though. It got a little bit chewed up every lap. Kind of cruising through here, taking her easy. Well, I guess I'm going to take a nap here. Kind of tuck the front end, then I'm standing on my handguard the first time I try to pick the bike up, so I get to try to pick it up twice, which was awesome. I can't tell you how much energy that took out of me right there. every extra little movement that you have to do on the bike, or picking the bike up, or any of that, just totally changes your heart rate, just where you feel, how you feel on the bike. Get passed there by that guy is in my class. I'm not sure what his name is or his number. It was really hard to make out, but we battled through much of the race, honestly. Take turns passing each other back and forth. I had a lot of good little battles that I'd see a lot of other guys. You know, I think it was just a matter of when you'd make your mistake or get caught up in somebody else's mistake, you'd get passed by a couple of guys, and then they'd make an error here or there, and you'd be able to catch them. But being able to push hard, I was starting to run out of that mojo, so to speak. So every time I'd get past, it was definitely a little harder to push to try to catch up to those guys. This was another section that was just hard to manage with later on in the race, and things got worse and got more chewed up and more lines in it and more ruts. The holes got deeper. Definitely not sending it through here like I did on my first couple laps. This guy nice enough to let me by. Barely able to get it done. I was kind of slow through that turn. I was slow in a lot of areas, actually. It's being lap 5 and 6, so we're pretty close to an hour into the race at this point. And this is pretty typical for when I start to tire out. I really want to just ride smooth laps now, but with a deteriorated course and being fatigued, I start making my own mistakes. These 2 laps I get pretty clean, but later on in the race I start definitely making more errors. Again, I take this outside here. This seemed to end up working out pretty well. The main line really funneled to the inside because it looked like the shortest, quickest way, but outside was pretty good too. Usually if there was nobody in that inside, I'd take the inside, but if there was somebody already there, I'd go outside. Usually able to squeak by. Still pushing, still trying. That's all you can do. Hope that the guys in front of you make some mistakes and you're able to catch up to them. Like I said, and according to the lap times, I spent quite a bit of time in second place, so I'm not really sure where I'm at right now, but I would assume I'm probably in second or third. Take a look over my shoulder there to try to see who's behind me and who's catching me, because I can tell I don't have a whole lot of push left. Now it's just trying to manage laps. Uh-oh. This was kind of messed up. I kind of dropped the rear end here into the rut and trying to get by that guy that was hung up. Ended up hopping off the bike to get going again. Lose a couple of positions. Yeah, that was a bit of a bummer, to say the least. Like I said, every time you'd have to pick your bike up and try to pass back the guys that you worked so hard to get in front of, it was kind of demoralizing, so to speak. You can see I'm not pushing hard at all now. I'm just kind of catch my breath and see what we can do. Hope somebody else makes a mistake at this point. And again, it didn't look like I had to do much when I had to hop off my bike and kind of get her straightened out that route, but it just takes a lot out of you. I guess I'll have to practice pushing my bike down the road after I'm tired to prep for some of these races. Oh yeah, it's starting to get deep now. Fortunately, everything led to that line. It's not horrible right there, but it's not getting any better, that's for sure. At this point, I'm actually dreading having to go back through that section. I know it's just going to be worse on the next lap. I'm really hoping they find a way to reroute us around that or do something different. But they didn't. But if I wasn't so tired, it wouldn't have been such a big deal, but I don't make really good line choices when I'm tired. I'm trying to push through. Yep, hoping I can catch my second wind, maybe put on a good push, but I don't know how much I got left in me at this point. Just trying not to make any more mistakes because I'm really tired of picking my bike up. Yep, just still chugging along. Not a whole lot to talk about or discuss. I'm just trying to push forward. Hopefully I can see somebody in front of me and maybe have a shot at catching them. We'll push through and get around that guy. Motocross track was kind of nice because you could kind of see people in front of you and it motivate you a little bit to try to catch them. Or when you're in the woods and single track a little bit, you just can't see as far down the road. But anyway, I think that's all I got for this one. I'll probably make one more video showcasing some more mistakes I made in this at this round. So until that one, I'm out.
How do I react?